Y'all, I had a chance yesterday to practice really deep self-compassion and kindness and love. Stay tuned. I'll tell you what's going on. Hey y'all, welcome. I'm Tracy. This is my channel, Tracy from the Mermaid Cove. Welcome everybody. And look at my brooch. It is a rainy day in London town, as they say. And I thought, well, I want to start wearing my brooches, showing you guys, decide, like, should I keep it? Should I let it go? Do I like it? Have I outgrown it? I do love me a brooch. And these are really cool. They're like acrylic brooches. Super awesome. So, what's going on? One, y'all, I am unloading my dishwasher. I am going to meet a friend for breakfast before work. I'm trying to slowly see people, right? And catching up, and right now my body parts are working pretty much, right? So that's what's going on. I'm excited. Plus they may or may not have some Adderall they can give me. What's so funny is a lot of people who try it end up not liking it. So they get 10s. You start like with a 10 or even a 5. So, not that I'm not grateful, but it's, I was taking 60 a day. That was really, truly 50 would have been perfect. But anyway, so that's the difference there. Like I said, I do have some old Ritalin, and I'm taking 2 a day, and it's helping enough. I mean, enough. So it's just not ideal. And I think by the end of the day, it comes off my system quicker, and then then I have to really kind of gird my loins, if you will. So I'm trying to keep up with unloading things because it's harder for Joanna to do it because she doesn't know where everything is, y'all. And, but while we're doing it, so what I'm doing is when I'm putting stuff back, like look at this lovely drawer. So, and she needed a bottle opener, and I could say, go stand at the stove, look to your right, and it's blue, and it's kind of at the end, right? So, actually I'm going to keep that out, and then just makes sense to have these. Now, I'm not sure that's going to fit correctly, so we're going to try it. Whoops, and I forgot this thing. This is my lemon thingy. Whoops, this one's a little, because that thing. All right. And then, so having a roommate is so wonderful for my, whoops, y'all, you can see my tummy. For my boundaries and keeping things going. But yeah. So, this here. So the sad news is, well, here, this is the thing I tried today, because I just need a little something in my stomach to take my meds. Yeah, this one is strawberry and lingonberry. It's really good, but like I said, it's not sweet. So when you have coffee with it, yeah, y'all, it is not a good thing. So I have this weird thing. So these are capsules I got at Dollar Tree. Love them. Love them. And if I ever see any, I'll grab some more. But I don't like the colors. Like I like them like every other color. What is that about? It's almost like a weird thing. What is that? Oh. So anyway, do this. And, okay, I'm not feeling the silverware. I can do that later. Okay. This cute little coffee thing my friend gave me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat up the rest of my coffee and then take it with me. So we are having a little staff party. Sorry, it's annoying. We're having a little staff party for my coworkers who just got married. And I will say this for tonight. And you know what? I'm just honoring the fact that I'm just not in a place to cook or whip something up. Which is kind of hard because early in my career, I was so blessed, y'all, really, honest to God, to fall in and work for and work with Nancy, Rita, Jenny, Beverly. I mean, Sharon, these people are unbelievable. They are older than I am, much wiser than I am, for sure, on most levels. But they do things like I can't describe. I hope you have people in your life like this. They just are kind, thoughtful, sharers, gifters. Jenny sends the best cards. I keep finding them. I have a whole selection of mine to give her. So Jenny should make a date with me and we will have some cards for you. Because Jenny is one of the best card people I've ever dealt with. Really. And Nancy, all these people. But they had a panache. They had a way of doing things. And it was not effortless. So I saw that part of it. But like, they would always have something good for a party. And they had gift closets and it's just the whole thing. I can't describe it. It's like my etiquette training or that kind of training. But yeah, but you know what? Hold on, y'all. I'm getting let's do a surprise check. That's right, y'all. We'll do a surprise check. I had this. I was feeling so nauseous after my shot. So I should get rid of that because I'm not going to drink it all. So these are mine. Right? Not that she cares, trust me. But I like to know what I have, right? I'm going to take this. I did not like this, y'all. I don't know if I posted that yet or not. Why was I coming over here? Oh, I'm coming over here to get water. I've got to do my protein shake, my water. But anyway, this is the lemon herb macaroni salad. It's yuckers. Mike. Who's Mike? Mark would probably love it. Just saying. I'm not sure about Susan, but I don't know. I'm thinking about I get something like this, just popping over at their house and doing a quick short on it, right? I think of these things and then I don't write them down and then I think of them when I'm like at work, right? So, but I have a thing of some spinach, right? And then I'm going to grab a cucumber and make myself a little bit of sandwich. There's going to be all kinds of strange food today. Y'all, excuse me. I thought, probably be more like desserty type things. I went and got some fun, like I said, Waterloos, and I have a couple snacky things to put out on the table. Things I want to try that I don't want in my house. But yeah, this morning I've been I gotta pre-think what I'm gonna eat when I go somewhere. So this is a cool deli. It's called Woodside Deli, and it's like a New York deli. I don't know. I've been having some stomach issues. I don't know if it's just nerves, I don't know. It just is what it is, right? So, I'm not going to get coffee there because I have coffee and it's not. Did I just do that? Yeah, I did. So this thing is so cute. Look at it. It's like a camera lens, but you have to be careful because I have to carry it because it can spill easily. All right, so shake, 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 shake. And then y'all gotta get some ice. Hi, Claire, you wanna come say hi to everyone? Sorry, I'm an ice girl. So my morning now, I spend a little time with Moira when I can and hang out with her. She's getting more comfortable. I'm seeing her peek out more when her mother's not here. So yesterday, what is going on? I love this thing. It's so pretty, but it leaks, right? So now I only do water in here because one cannot have this leaking. So y'all, anybody want to be my cameraman? I need a crew. Oh, but you guys, my left arm. Woo! Is that annoying? It's probably annoying. Sorry. But I try to do this at night and then I just don't do it. Y'all. This is a little big. But for now, I think because it's darker and my pants are dark. I need some new dark jeans because mine are really faded. I gotta figure a day where I can do a little thrifting. So my friend works at a Goodwill. So maybe my next Saturday off, if she's working, I will go. So let's pack our bag. So I got my water, and I'm afraid it leaks, right? So I have to do this whole thing. I have the worst luck with these things, y'all. Tell me. I did get a Stanley, a smaller one, and this has my protein shake in it, and they are so much better, you guys. They're not cheap. Goes in the washing machine. I mean, the dishwasher, y'all. And it just feels better. I do have to take it off like this. That's okay. But for my shake, my protein shake is so important to me. Now, I ran into Aldi yesterday and I got some ham. I'm gonna have to have lunch meat right now because I'm trying to stay away from things that aren't protein. I mean, only protein. Got some spinach. I'm gonna grab my cucumber. My cucumbers, do or die. I got this stuff. Hand to you. Okay. So the sad part is I had 2 things of strawberries and I ate one up right away and I got the other one ready and I forgot about it. So they were $2.88 and it makes me really sad. But what I want to do, I'm gonna put them back in the fridge because I want to take some and feed my friend Earl. He's a squirrel and he likes stuff like this. Earl likes strawberries. Right, I'd rather put it in something plastic I don't need. So this is good. And yeah. Trying to be responsible and do a little bit more now that I got my cute bin. And I had filled it too full, honestly, which is why. Because I kept wanting to show y'all when it had stuff in it, you know. Just silly stuff. Anyway, it's much easier to undo, Jenny. So, okay. Give me 1 second here. Close up. Okay, so I have about 10 minutes. So somebody in the comments had said, hey, they're waiting patiently for part 3 of Pumpkin Palooza. There's actually, I think, a part 4. I have to watch it. Yeah, anyway, and then somebody in the comments, I'm trying to catch up, was talking about how great my channel is and how lovely my videos are. Thank you. Yeah. You know, of course, if they want to sell me something, that's fine. If I had the money, I would hire someone. But the money, stop, be careful what you say. If I had the money extra, if I had that, no, I'm being careful what I say. Anyway, that's not what I'm doing right now. How's that? But he said, you should be doing this, this, and this. I'm like, yep, I know that. Like thumbnails but, you know, growing my channel is not my priority, right? Interacting with the people who are here and people who find it are my priority. But I do, for my own sake, want to work on thumbnails and have a new opening and stuff like that. But as much as, and who knows, when I retire, and God knows, 10 years, whatever, and make my living as a full-time artist, and this would be great. So, but it's not something you depend on. And honestly, right now, I'm so fulfilled on so many levels because you guys are so amazing. And let me get back to what I said in the tease. So yesterday I had things to return to Staples for Amazon, right? Which is awesome. You don't have to wrap anything. If you have the box, great. If not, she puts it in a little bag. And the woman that waits on me at Staples, I just love her. She's so competent. She's somebody who I would hire to be on my team if I had a business. But got that done. So, and it was the last day for one that I'm pretty sure if it was a day over or whatever, but I'm going to try not to wait that long again. But just so much has been going on. So I'm in my car driving, I get a light. Check emission systems. And then another little light comes on the bottom. And it felt to me like the car was going to stop any second. Good God. So I'm not stopping on this 270 main highway. So I got off my first exit in Clarksburg and I called my mechanics, and thank God I have this great place next to where I work. And actually I had my car scheduled for tomorrow for a oil change and a service, right? But when I looked up the service, it was not anything pressing, like you have to go now. No. So I wanted to wait till my oil went down to 10% instead of 15. And he's like, okay, well, he goes, is it flashing? I said, no. He's like, okay, well then it's probably fine. I said, look, I'll be driving home tonight at 8 by myself in the dark. I'm scared, right? I said, can I bring it by and you just double check it? So I did. They're always like, what's going on, Tracy? I pull up without calling. They're like, what's going on, Tracy? But how lucky am I to have that, right? Because I just am burning through leave and we're short staffed. And I thought, oh my God. So, but I went to Staples. I thought, what is happening? I'm taking this stuff. So I did. And I popped into Aldi's real quick as I'm looking for this meatloaf, and I grabbed some of these like puff things, and I grabbed another bag of chips for the party, and I'm obsessed right now with chicken barbecue pizza. I grabbed the thin crust. I grabbed one of those. I did not get a lot. I got some lunch meat, really, and it's yummy, but I've been weaning away from lunch meat for right now. To go have a snack of that with like a lettuce and some mayonnaise or mustard is what I got to do. But with the intent that eventually I will not eat stuff like that. But so do that. I'm rushing because I want to be late to work. And I pull up there and they're so nice to me. And, and then I was carrying a big bag, which I shouldn't have been doing, but with stuff that I need to put in the refrigerator and stuff. So I bang into his display. It's really cool because it was the grandpa, the dad, and now the grandson's running it. And they're so nice, right? And as I say to them, I work in Potomac, I don't live there. And quite honestly, Angela, while she was alive, paid for every single one of my car services. She's like, I don't want to worry about you on the road. So, and she's treated this, and they took care of her cars and she treated them very well. So anyway, it's just a good feeling in there. Miss her sometimes. Like I've been having a hard time missing Angela right now, but, so they're like, okay. And then they call me and they're like, we're not seeing a light. I'm like, what do you mean you're not seeing a light? There was a light. And he's like, well, and then the guy, he said, look, you're due. Can I do everything we were going to do Thursday? I said, oh my God, please. I don't want to ask you because I know you guys are busy. So he did that. And he called me. He's like, you just had a standard oil change. You are on top of the call thing. And I don't see a light. Everything's good. Everything's wonderful. You're good. $120. But from when this happened to getting there, I had there was voices going on and all kinds of feelings. And like, first one was, well, maybe you should have had this immediately done when the light came on. I'm like, no, I read about it. And honestly, it was mostly like, maybe you need your tires rotated, that kind of thing. Maybe you need an air filter. So there was nothing like, oh my God, if it had been like crazy, I would have been immediately over there. But in my head, I'm thinking, well, I have a certain tow truck company. I'm like, okay, well, if I can get them to do that there and take me to work, I'll have to call my brother. Who am I going to get to take me home? It's way too far to Uber. So, and then, creeping in, well, why does everything go wrong for you? I'm like, whoa, I heard. I'm like, no. Things happen to everybody. Things go on for everybody, right? Cars get lights for everybody. I'm not special. How lucky am I that the place I trust is literally next door to where I work? So I didn't have to go somewhere and sit and wait while they did this, missing work and, someone having to cover for me. So that was a blessing. I was very proud that, and again, it's not that you feel these things. Like sometimes I do feel desperation or dread, or lately I've had some hard feelings, feelings that are not how I want to feel, but they need to come up, right? So to me, it's like, it's tricky because you have to acknowledge them to change them. You can't keep squishing stuff down, right? But at the same time, they're coming up. And then really releasing the need to judge these thoughts and feelings is key. That's it. It's not that you can control that. That stuff is coming up to let you know where you need to do your work, where you need to send yourself some love and kindness and compassion. And I'm really slowly going quickly into that, because part of me is like, holy, what? I have arthritis on my knee. I have all these doctor's appointments. And now my car light's coming on? You're kidding me. But, like, okay. Woe is me. That's okay. That's how you feel. But now let's think about it. Let's challenge this. Number one, how lucky was I, right? So, and I did the right thing. I pulled over. I checked. I'm not ignoring anything anymore. I'm really not. And, yeah, so, and I'm challenged, y'all. It's okay. I'm challenged. It's my brain thing. It is what it is, right? And I'm desperately trying, not desperately, that's not the right word. I am trying to change things, right? Now with this arthritis in my knee, honestly, my goal, and maybe it'll take me a year, maybe it'll take me probably more like 2 years. I am gonna release like 30 pounds off my body. Every pound is gonna help my knee and revamp how I eat. And one of the things I haven't done yet is to call my insurance and talk about nutritionists and see how that works. Can I choose one? Is it the same kind of thing? So I want to talk to someone about really nutrition for my brain, and all that is going to help. And yes, no sugar. So I do think I'm gonna have to give up coffee for a little bit, y'all. But I'm worth it, right? I mean, and I got all kinds of teas because if I had black tea, like a little sugar, like tiny sugar and a little bit of milk, but I got all these green teas that are healthy, and I'm going to just start training myself so I can have something warm. And it's caffeine, and, maybe coffee will be twice a week treat, when I have time to talk to y'all or on the weekend or something, and train myself to use less and less of the creamer. Otherwise, I'm not drinking black coffee. I do not like it. Why am I going to drink something I don't like? So that's my thinking, and I want to take y'all with me, of course, but, when someone said in the comments, hello, I'm waiting for part 3 of the Pumpkin Palooza. I'm like, God, do I need an assistant under best days? So that's what's happening. My desk at work right now is crazy because especially when I work late, because I do think this Ritalin, number one, I don't know how expired it is. I didn't look, but something's better than nothing. But by the afternoon, I think it really wears off. But I told myself, okay, let's go to the 10-minute rule. Like right now I have a bunch of little boxes because I want to take them home, because as I start to declutter, I'm going to use smaller boxes, right? So it's not a strain. So what I'm going to do is have the box in an IKEA bag, fill it up, when I get 4, drag them out and call the vets, right? So I've got to be smart about this. And, so that, number one. So right now it's there. And then, we get these books and they have this really cool paper in it, and I use it for Claire's litter box underneath. So, okay, fine. I have to have a system where here's a bag that goes in and then it's filled and I take it home, right? Or I walk it out to my car. My car's a little bit crazy right now, which is fine. I mean, I'm not hurting anyone, right? I'm not doing anything that is self-sabotaging. I'm not, at least I'm aware of, and I'm doing my best. I'm drinking the protein shake. So I've got to really, I still want to try the intermittent fasting. So I'm thinking if I start 8 to 8, because really at 6:30 or 7, I want my coffee, but that will break my fast. But if I'm having green tea, that can get me there, right? I don't have to eat right away, and have to start with my protein shake. So I got all kinds of things. Meanwhile, I have books to show you, so much I want to share. So, yeah. But this guy who said, you should do this, I'm like, yep, I know that. But sometimes I just want to get the videos out. And if I'm, but what I'll do is I'll put it out and I mean to go back, right? And do all the extra parts for it. But I've got to figure out maybe a time, maybe when I wake up and just sort of before I talk to y'all. I don't know. I need to work on that. I need to go train in my phone for a new phone. So I need to really buckle on that. And so there's a couple of priority things. Like I have 2 bills to pay today. So my phone alarm is set. And I'm going to start training myself that whenever I get the notice to stop and pay it, like right then, right? Like when I get the mail now, I'm just looking at my, the junk mail ripping it up and just putting it right in recycle. So that step of coming in and then looking at it again and making a decision. And really too, like, just there's so much in flux, but I'm okay. I may be better than okay. It's just hard, but so you want to address things, but you don't want to beat yourself up, and you want to give yourself relaxation, but you don't want to go like numb or, just zone out. But my depression is a real thing. And it's so funny. Most of my life, I never, ever associated it with ADHD. Never. And it is so related. Now I get seasonal, definitely. And that's natural. Winter, the earth is more dormant. We should maybe be, and some people thrive. Like I have a friend, Sharon, she thrives, loves like fall and the winter. So it's really your mindset, right? It really truly is. So it's a lot going on, and there's work, and but like I'm meeting my friend today for breakfast, just a quick hour breakfast, touch bases. And then I'm having lunch with 2 volunteers tomorrow who are lovely. So that's fun. I just love all kinds of different people. And I have other people I really want to see. It's just challenging because I'm tired at night, and my brain is done. And, I can't, I'd love for people to come here, but it's kind of far for some people. And so, I still want to work on my food, doing less food. Like I said, I'm going to go to Trader Joe's tomorrow, I think. Because I can't forget now what they have that. I hope they have it, that harvest salsa. Love that stuff. It's so healthy and it's like really high in yucca. Because I want to do like a sweet potato, onion. Beverly keeps saying I should try Brussels sprouts. Maybe I will. Because I told myself you try everything, right? Even Sue likes Brussels sprouts. So, so I have that coming up, and maybe cut up some kielbasa. I'm pretty sure I have some in my freezer. Love that stuff, and do a bake. So yeah, so it's just a lot, but I'm giving myself a break. I'm okay, right? I do enough. And is there things I'd like to experience? Yeah. And like the art stuff, there's this, you get all these free classes, and what they do is they give you a little bit, like I'm watching a series now, and by like October 19th, then it's no longer going to be able to view, right? It's going to be done showing this week. Actually, this one's a really long one. It's called Journal Revival. And if you're interested in it, you can sign up right now. But if you want to keep them, then you join a thing and you pay, right? And it's brilliant. But also, though, I can make myself feel pressure. Now, there's another guy, Drew, who does jelly plating, and he just had a free thing, but he made it for free. Like, you can look at it forever, right? I like that. He's really good. I mean, everyone needs to make money, right? I don't, everyone's in a different place. But there's also one, Fodder School, which is like Wanderlust, a little bit, but I like Wanderlust with $100 for a year. And I love everyone. And I love seeing new people, right? So far in the Journal Revival, one woman I saw who I know, she writes books, Carla Sondheim, she writes really fun books. She was awesome, right? And one woman was talking about art supplies in this book you can get. And I turned off immediately. I thought, I'm going to want that book. So, and it's kind of book you'd have to buy. You're not going to be able to get at the library. So, yeah, I'm talking fast, y'all. I feel it. So, but the pressure to watch them. So I'm really looking at them and looking at ones that draw my attention first. And I start and I see the vibe, and then, but it's like, okay, Tracy, you're not putting pressure on yourself to watch free things. You're not. It's fine to sign up, but you're going to calm down. And I even have a little chart in my, have a little calendar that, okay, so now the Fodder School starting October 1st. And I think, I don't know how many teachers there are. And if I had that extra income, I don't know, I gotta be careful. If that was something I want to accommodate my schedule, I would love to do that too, but it's expensive and I don't have it. So, and I love my Wanderlust. So it'll be fun to see the teachers, get the vibe, that kind of thing. And then, here I am. And a lot of this is through the Teachable, and it won't let me log in. Actually, I paid $19 for this one. So now, and like my Facebook app is in Chinese, this whole thing. So I'm trying to get out of Facebook and just start fresh later. But I changed my Apple app, and my password I can't remember. I can remember the number to get my phone, and anyway, it is what it is. So I got to tackle that with Apple and figure out how to do that. But yeah. So just going to relax. Before I could feel myself putting pressure, I'm like, whoa, these are just options. right? You're okay if you don't watch one of them. That's fine, right? They'll do it again. So these taster are awesome. So you look for them if you're interested in all this art or even thinking about it. You can just watch them. And sometimes what I do, I'm watching them, make a note to myself, and oh yeah, I like that product. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Or I screenshot it as a reminder. But my phone is literally filled with things I screenshot for inspiration. So what I'm gonna try to do between now and spring is not take any more free classes unless it's something that really I'm like, oh my God, I love this person. There's a couple people I love. So I'm gonna do that. And then I wanna do Halloween stuff. And so I'm all over the map. So what I'm gonna do is go back to my Wanderlust, right? And start focusing on that and trying to finish some of the projects. Like I've showed you guys this before, but I love this thing. And this was a class on transfers. I have to look up the teacher's name and stuff. And I just added a little bit of stuff here. But anyway, I love this stuff and it makes me happy. So it's a balancing act, y'all. It is a balancing act. It's okay. You drop balls, that's fine. Maybe they weren't yours to be holding on to, right? Maybe you think, oh no, I like that ball. So you go and grab it. And then later you're like, oh no, I shouldn't have gotten that ball. So it's a way of retraining my brain. Just like, how my parents would give me things or food or whatever to modify my behavior. I can see that now. And it's not like I don't know, if they were conscious of it. I don't know. It's not like they read some book on how to, upset your child's life in the future. They just did their best, right? But I was missing my dad yesterday. I was giving, we have, you can get a senior Metro card. I'm not sure in your area, but you should check into it. So you get, if you're on the Metro, it charges you half, right? It's a big deal. Anyway, I noticed on the person's, it was a gentleman. I noticed his he's probably 10 years younger than my dad would be right now, but it said veteran. I said, oh, I couldn't remember what branch of the military you're in. I was like, what were you in? My dad was in the Air Force. But his email was he flew on Navy. He actually kind of did what my dad did, during the war, like refueling bombers in the air. And I said to him, and so he said his email is his code name. So I texted my brother, I'm like, did dad have a code name? Do you know what that is? And he's like, I don't think navigators had it. I said, of course, everyone on that crew had a name. So then it made me miss my mom and, it just made me sad. And, but one of my good friends, I probably already said this. I don't know if I say it to you or Beverly, honestly. Forgive me if I'm repeating myself, but there we are. But I'm going to contact her and see if she can ask her dad if he can remember. I mean, we're talking 1965, 69. So, but that's the kind of thing you might remember. I don't know. So anyway, that's it. I'm leaving. I want to be late. And I've already been plotting in my head, like, what are you going to get? There's a party at work kind of thing. And I love McDonald's breakfast sandwiches, but I'm just not doing that. So maybe I'll get some kind of breakfast sandwich or get an egg. I don't know. I'll think about it. No coffee because I've had my coffee. But yeah. All right, guys. You take care. I'm going to try to post. I'm like 2 behind, I think. 1 behind. And then 1 more pumpkin and then narrow down Mark and Sue so we can do like a savory pumpkin thing. But you guys take care. And I appreciate you being here and your comments. I'm catching up. And, it's just lovely. And I would love so much that, introducing you to my friends, like, how lucky I am. I have such amazing people in my life. And Sue and Mark are such a good example of, we have so much fun. And Sue and I bicker like an old married couple. This girlfriend's opinionated and, unfortunately, they're not right. But if they watch these, I'm sure they don't make it all the way through because they're busy people. But my mom's recipe box, check that out. And we're going to do I think we're going to narrow down to a vegetable lasagna, maybe for both our channels, because Mark could film. So I'd love to do a live, right? But it's too much for me to figure out right now. So, yeah. What I need is I don't know, somebody who loves this stuff and knows it, that has time to help me. But I'll put it out there. Let my angels find that person, right? They like to garden and declutter. But my studio is going to be a thing. And it's an internal thing, like, anybody that really asks to come help me, I don't know. We'll see how I do. Beverly's a mess. She can't help me because she'll want to take everything I'm letting go of. Or she'll be like, you sure? And then she's like, no, that's fine. So, but I can do it because I'm thinking again, like at work, I want to clean my desk because what do I want to feel like when I go to my desk, right? So it's just this cycle. Oh, don't know how to move out of the cycle. Well, it's impossible pretty much without my meds. So we'll see. And then we're going to talk makeup. So, all right, guys, you take care. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm thankful for you. I feel blessed. So when those negative thoughts come, I think about this community and these friendships. And, you know, just because it's virtual doesn't mean it's not real. It is real for me, 100% real. And watching other YouTubers in the true crime community, you know, and they talk about it, I understand completely because that's my experience too. It's just amazing. But let me go and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.